we're back. Marika Clark, and she's going to be here. Let me just hand the mic over to you, or the baton. So
Okay.
I think you need to be on this side, because.
Well, I wanted to do this last.
Okay.
I really just wanted to go over, because a lot of people don't know what to eat or how to eat,
Right.
when they go like healthy living. So I just wanted to kind of just describe certain meals, what you can do for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks.
Okay.
And then we'll go into like the smoothie making. So, and then you can ask questions if you have any questions.
Yeah. Okay.
So for breakfast, the biggest thing is people start their mornings off with crazy sweets. That's dead food. Cereals, Pop-Tarts, pancakes,
So
waffles.
That.
That's sweet. And sweets contribute to weight gain, all the mental fogness. It literally don't give you the energy that you need to go through the day. And you may feel like it when you're on the go, but then your body starts shutting down later throughout the day, because on top of what you ate in the morning, you're adding on even bad foods. So usually what I eat in the morning, sometimes you have oatmeal, and even that, a lot of people will put, because this is what I used to do. I would put milk, a lot of butter, a lot of sugar, and that would be my oatmeal.
Sounds good.
It sounds like heart attack and diabetes. So sweet is okay.
Sounds like how a lot of people make.
That's how a lot of people make oatmeals, and it's like it's just built up with a lot of sugars, and the main goal is to get out of sugars, because sugar causes a lot of illnesses again, and it also results in weight gain. So oatmeals, you start with your base, of course. You have your oats, and then for your liquid base, you can stay with milk. I never want to drive people away from milk, but it is unhealthier. So I use almond milk. You can do almond milks or any type of plant-based milk. You have cashew milk, hemp seed milk, all of that. Or you can use just regular water. Then you add your fruits. I always add green apples. You can add bananas. You can add dry fruit like cranberries, blueberries, things of that nature. Then you can do superfoods, like here you can add in chia seeds.
One of my favorites.
Protein. You can add some almonds, pumpkin seeds. And then as far as sweeteners, just replace it with like brown sugar, and even
I love brown sugar.
Yeah, it's still sweet, of course, but
they have organic brown sugar too.
They do. They have agave, which is a sweetener. So then you go into the waffles and the pancakes. You can find substitutes. You just have to find your liking to which flour, and then you can even do honeys. You can make up your own little blueberry sweet sauce. That's very healthy. Like you can do blueberries and coconut oil, put some cinnamon in there with some honey. That could be on top of your waffle. So basically it's just making things healthier. If all the sweets, if you do want something sweet, just change it, replace the sweeteners, and then add more fruits. And then when it comes to like eggs, bacon, potatoes, that's something that you would have to have occasionally. Even then, if I have it, I will put some spices on it. To make sure that it will be not necessarily healthier, but I will have some type of healthiness in it. So I will put like turmeric. That's an inflammation spice. So I'll put it in potatoes, because potatoes are sugar. So when it digests, I want to make sure that I'm digesting. There's so much diversity when you eat healthy. Like it can be fun and creative if you really put effort, but you have to really put effort. Moving into like lunch and dinner, it's kind of the same here and there. I think the basis for it is, if you do eat meat, keep the meat healthy. Keep it a small portion. If it's chicken or seafood, even if you, not beef or pork, that's bad. You want to make sure that it is either sauteed or baked or grilled, something that doesn't put a lot of fat in it. You want to get all the fat out of the meat. Then you want to always have a healthy grain, which is, you can do quinoas. You can do, if you're a fan of couscous. I'm not a fan of couscous.
I tried quinoa. I can't get used to that.
You have to cook it right. So you got your meat, your healthy grains. Don't do extra sauces. That's what mess people up. The ranches, or the dressings in general, the barbecue sauces, all of that. That has loads of sugar and everything that you don't want to be in there. Always do greens, and then always do vibrant colors. You always want to mix it up because the colorful fruits have more nutrients than the actual like leafy greens. So you want to put those together. So you can make salads with that. You can even do like a healthy taco night. You can do that. Even pastas, you can do. So there's this seafood kelp noodles. That's what it's called.
Kelp noodles?
Kelp noodles. It's like a seaweed based pasta, and so it's like you're eating it, and it's like 0 calories, and it's just full of flavor. Like not the noodles itself, but the sauces that you make or put on there. That's healthy, of course. And then you can even substitute. They have a lot of veggie spiralized noodles, like butter squash, zucchini, and then you can actually have that as your pasta, and then put sauces on top.
Okay.
Other than that, I mean, just do your research. I really recommend Pinterest. Look for ideas. Look for, if you're trying to go vegetarian, vegan, I say look for plant-based meals. And then if you're eating meat, then you can do healthy meals. And you can still look for both, and you can kind of just, get creative with it. Okay?
Sounds good.
So let's move on to the smoothie.
The smoothie.
So usually when you make a smoothie, you start with your fruit first. And today we have strawberry, peach, and pineapples. And then you have blueberries. And I always you can get fresh fruit too, as we have bananas. But I always like to get frozen fruit because then you don't have to add like the ice and whatnot. But if you want it more, icy or whatnot, cold, then you can always add more.
I like cold.
So we're just going to put the whole bag. We're going to make a whole thing of. We're going to put the whole bag of blueberries in there. We probably don't even have to. I did some bad opening.
There you go.
Put a bigger slit in it. Okay. So then the strawberry, peaches, and pineapples. That's easier. Smells good too.
Yeah.
So then you get bananas. Usually, like if I'm making it myself, I'll do like just like a cup of frozen fruit, and then I'll do a whole banana, depending on how sweet I want it. So I do both bananas. And this is the way that you can get like a sweet smoothie without adding any extra stuff in there. Like bananas are super sweet. So usually I was brushing, so I usually like put like a green in there, and I was gonna put spinach in here.
Oh,
so
I like that.
You can put spinach.
I want spinach. Yeah, spinach is good.
Spinach is good and it's healthy. So then we'll add our chia seeds. You can also add some type of like creaminess, like Greek yogurt or peanut butter or something. But I usually just skip that step. So then here we're gonna add like, I'm just gonna like freehand this, to be honest, because you don't really taste it.
What kind of chia seeds are those? Ground?
Sweet part, yeah.
Oh, they're ground. Okay. That is the whole.
I like the whole one too. I didn't realize it was sweet part too. Or the ground ones. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this up here. So then you add your coconut water. This is a natural sweetener too, cinnamon, but this is a choice. So I'm gonna make this first, and then I'll put it in my own, and then if you want to try it, you can. But this is definitely
cinnamon in. Yeah.
Okay. Oh well, we're putting it in. So I'll put just like a dash of cinnamon. It's pretty big.
Was that a dash?
It was a big spoon. That was my dash based on this portion. So my base, usually for your base of drink, you can do regular water, you can do almond milk, you can do coconut water. And
why do you do coconut water?
I love the flavor. Is this your first time trying it?
No, I've tried coconut water, not this brand, but it was horrible.
We'll see if she likes it.
I'm hoping so with all of that other stuff in it.
And you can also use juice for your base. So a lot of people like to use apple juice. I don't think I have to use this one. Maybe half of it. You can use apple juice, which is also a natural sweetener. Okay, let's see. So go ahead and blend it up. Okay, so we're gonna try these.
That's good. You like it? That tastes good. I like this. It's really good. That's really good. And I don't taste that coconut water. I don't think.
We have a winner, you guys.
We have a winner. I
Thank
love
you.
it. Thank you, Marika. Thank you guys again for watching, and stay tuned for next time where Marika's going to show us some good old workouts. Yes, exercise workout. All right. Thank you guys. See you next time. Oh, pass the baton. Pass the baton. Pass the baton to you.
I haven't got sick since I changed my eating. Like literally, the flu season come around.
I never get the flu.
Never get it. I have multiple pictures. But it's like, still wash our faces.
It's really good, really good. I feel like on those shows when you know you're tasting them, like,
Right.
I think whether it's good or not, they're probably just like, oh, this is just so good, but this is really good.